the scene clean, nigga, no flaws, no witness, cold ending. As I proceed to gripping wood wheel and corner bending. Now it's the last sentence, last word of your ending. No pretending, I don't fabricate or fantasize. Before I execute, I meditate and strategize. Sing your mama roses, hold the pain of passerby. I get the bread, that's the only way I'm pacified.
Carolina born from a Carolina breed. Welcome to Carolina.
Yeah, what it is, man, it's your boy Yada Dollar. I got my homeboy
Socadocious, what's happening?
Hey man, well, this is a sweet podcast where we give you a whole lot of hip hop on this one, a little bit of inspiration and a little bit of entrepreneurship. We got some things we want to talk about. Definitely we're gonna speak on the Lil Wayne Drink Champs podcast. We're gonna talk on the Lil Wayne album Funeral, and we also gonna talk about Yo Gotti album. You heard Yo Gotti album?
Yeah, Yo Gotti album.
I can't remember the name of it.
I heard some of it. Man, what was the name of that album, man?
I can't remember.
I remember the burning house in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
with the Ferrari in the front. Yeah.
I don't know what it was called.
It was called Untrapped.
Untrapped. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
I got some I say unique takes on what I think. What you think?
What you said?
I got some unique takes on the Gotti, like.
Okay.
It ain't like. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I got some. Might not be the popular opinion. What you think though?
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I guess I'm kind of feeling the same. I ain't gonna lie. I guess I was a little let down. You know what I'm saying? I was a little let down. I mean. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy, that track you got with Rick Ross, though, yeah, that jump was beating. That, I think it's called Dopecella. Yeah, I was feeling that. He was busting on that, too. He was going in on that one. But
I kind of like the way he approached that one, too.
Yeah, he seemed like he changed up his flow on that one there. I guess, you know, he knew Roddy Ross was gonna come with it. But, I mean, I don't know, like I said, I guess I was a little let down, like, even with, like, the beats and stuff to me, just like, I don't know, man. I thought he could have picked some better beats, and maybe that just threw off the whole flow of the album or whatever. But I don't know, me. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it as much. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
What you thought about it? You said you had some unique takes.
I feel like Gotti got about 400 words he used on every mixtape.
Okay.
And he just rearranged them in different ways.
Gotcha.
And he, like, seasoning, he'll sprinkle in some of the latest slang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to go to the whatchamacallit real fast and pull up some music real fast. Like Trap, Know Your Worth.
Okay.
Ho, which means heaven on earth.
Which
more radiant than ever, like that. Put a date on it. And see, like, none of them, I listened to the whole mixtape. I can't honestly say song situations and theories and premises of songs stay in my mind.
Yeah.
But I don't remember no bars.
Yeah, nothing really just stuck out.
Yeah, I don't remember no bars like that. But I do like Big Homie where he was dropping gems. I felt like he went in on that one because it's a lot of youngsters out here that need guidance, and it's a lot of soon-to-be bosses that kind of got themselves in a situation that also need a game plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for Gotti, you know what I mean, I've been listening to Gotti probably since, I mean, I was in Tennessee when he first came out, but at the same time, I wasn't on him like that.
Yeah.
I say he stood out to me sometime around when he made that Cocaine Music 6.
Okay.
That was about, I don't know, 4 years ago or some shit like that. So I ain't really been on Gotti like super long.
Yeah. Now speaking of that, what was the one, the Hope song?
Yeah.
Heaven on Earth.
Heaven on Earth.
Honestly, like I thought he should have put Flip on that song. Lil Flip on that song. Cause bruh, that was Lil Flip's song. He basically just switched the hook up, but it's the same beat. Man, I'm about to say, man, you play it, man.
No, I ain't gonna play it.
You ain't gonna play it?
I'll play some of it. We don't own the rights to this music.
We don't own the rights, you know what time it is.
Hey, we put like
Bigging it up.
This is Lil Flip song.
white on white.
You see what I'm saying?
On
Freestyle Pro.
Shout it dick.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. And you know who else beat that is? It's a little bit of Eazy-E in there.
A little bit of Eazy-E. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
But I thought he should have threw Flip on that song because basically he just, he just switched the hook up and everything. And, you know what I'm saying? He went out of his way. But I was like, damn. I was just as soon as it came on, now how it is. Everybody might not recognize it now. You know what I'm saying? But I picked up on it right away.
Yeah. He was on it with that. I forgot completely about Lil Flip, but I did pick the Eazy-E type jump. You know what I mean? In that little beat. But another hot take, I guess you can call it, man, is Meg Thee Stallion verse on whatever song she was on, bruh.
Yeah.
Man, I follow Shawty on Twitter, bruh. She got bars. She got bars.
Which I guess
when she gave the Gotti,
yeah.
She looked like she just wanted to hear it and get that bag real fast. So maybe she had a little,
the song Pose.
Favor. Yeah,
Song
maybe
Pose.
she had a favor or something. Like, I ain't talking about like nothing like that. But I'm just saying maybe Gotti threw her verse earlier or something, or gave her a beat or something, and then she needed to hear it and sing something back or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But listen here. Gotti, I think she got you, bro. She went about 65% on that verse, like 70 maybe. I done heard her spit way harder than that, so that kind of threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
Rick Ross didn't disappoint.
Nah, he ain't disappointed.
I'm trying to think, man. What other song was it that kind of stood out to me, man?
I wasn't feeling the hook on that Pose song either.
Hey, I be talking to myself like in the mirror and shit. Like,
That's somebody else.
you ready for this shit? Nigga, are you? What's up?
That's Dipset.
I wasn't ready for that 100 mil, but now I am. Been ready for war.
That's Dipset beat.
Oh, word.
Yeah. And he just doing homage and stuff, man.
I mean,
I just gotta praise.
this ain't his album, it's a mixtape, so I think he just letting people get it.
That's real. Yeah.
I know your worth. Young multi-millionaire from the dirt. I am bitch, say she
And see, another thing I like that I am, man, that's Gotti all day. You know what I mean? So I'm glad he stick to the script as far as giving us. When you tune into a Gotti album, it's certain elements you gonna get, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, he always managed to sprinkle them in. I just wasn't that enthused with that one. But moving forward, you seen, I know we watched the Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Wayne. Yeah, man. I was intrigued, you know what I mean, to watch Lil Wayne do his thing, because it's like, Wayne one of the people that's kind of incognito with it in the sense that he don't do too many interviews. And it's like he doing his album run right now.
Yeah.
And he decided to go to like Drink Champs first, so that's big, period, you know what I mean, for the culture or whatever. And then also, just looking at him give us some insight, because Nori's going to get him to say some things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, already.
So, what you thought about that?
Well, shit, I mean, like I said, I found it real intriguing, you know what I'm saying? Especially once I found out, like, he said he doesn't even listen to other artists' music. He ride around to his own music. And just basically, like, critiques himself, you know what I'm saying? To perfect his craft, you know what I'm saying? On some Bruce Lee shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even watch other fighters, man. I just watch my own fights, man, just to critique myself or something in my art, you know what I'm saying? Which, I found that real interesting. And like I said, and then like I said, just what stuck out to me also, you pointed out, was the Percocet chain, you know what I'm saying? And stuff, man, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? He out there, you know what I'm saying? He doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, which, don't get me wrong, I already know when you be on certain drugs, that shit put you on a different astro plane, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. And so, I wouldn't put it past a lot of those thoughts and music and everything like that gets tapped in from all that.
No, he definitely on a different astral plane. Now that you say that shit like that, because I don't know. I was just looking at Wayne's face, man, and it looked like his dreads and his eyes the same color. You know what I mean? Like Drake, I ain't gonna lie, man. I like Wayne for his talent level. I feel like Wayne is a genius when it comes to this rap. You know what I mean? The thing that get me is he's so like it's dark. You know what I mean? Like Wayne got a look. He got a dark streak in him. I don't know if it's
Eminem,
too much.
something like
Yeah, I don't know if it's too much YouTube for me or something like that. But it's like,
I mean, growing up, you know
I
what I'm
hear
saying, where he grew up at too. Just
I ain't even talking about. I mean, maybe that too, but not even. I'm talking about like. I just say it like Wayne really sounded like he on some devil shit. You know what I mean?
He got
like,
that one song, Satan's Kid or whatever.
Something. I don't know, man. I don't know what song. That's on here?
Yeah. It's on. Matter of fact, I think it's one of his last songs on there on the later part of the album. You sit back and I was like, wow.
I don't see that. Oh yeah, Bastard. That's what it's called.
Yeah, Bastard. Yeah.
Yeah, I can kind of hear it. Like if you, even when you beat the album, you hear Lucifer name within the first like maybe 8 bars or something like that. So I know it's definitely in the first song, but not to get too much onto that, man. But that's just my opinion. Like I feel like kind of mindset you have to spend that much money on a chain that say Percocet. You know what I mean? Like
when you got money to throw away,
when you a icon like Wayne, you got people looking at you from all levels, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't be yourself, but it just makes me go back to who's really paying for this type of music, or who really funding these rappers on the back end when it comes to like, for instance, you watched Super Bowl yesterday, you might have seen that commercial where they flipped it on some don't ask your doctor for opioids. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But then when you come to rap music, it's like the people at not the top, but definitely the ones who sell the most, the Futures, the Lil Waynes, they come in with that pill thing heavy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's affecting, we can act like it's only affecting, you know what I mean, a certain demographic, but it's affecting a whole lot of people, especially when we listening to the music and it's getting bleeding, it's getting, you know what I mean, just down in our mind, getting sick. I don't even know what word I want to use really, but like, when you try to filter certain things out, it's hard to do it when it's so much of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's so saturated, I guess I could say it's like, but overall, like you said, listen to Lil Wayne first, and then listen to the Gotti. It's a huge contrast. You know, not ever saying you could compare the two to begin with.
Nah.
But it really showcases, like, basically what type of rap music is prevalent now versus what type of rap music could be if people really applied themselves. I feel like Lil Wayne might be the rap version of Kobe.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying on that because, well, you know, like I said, unless you want to put him as the best, you know, people don't classify Kobe as the best. You know what I'm saying? They classify Jordan as the best, so if you were putting it in that light, I guess you would maybe put Jay-Z as Jordan.
I'm talking about that Mamba mentality, because, like, look at the correlation between Kobe and Lil Wayne. Both hit the big leagues or prime time at an extremely young age and kind of had to adapt from there. You know what I mean? But they both came with at least talent to get them to that level. Yeah. So you can't knock that. But just like Kobe worked hard, you heard Lil Wayne say, man, a lot of times I don't know what's going on because I work. And I done heard so many other artists talk about, man, Wayne never leave the studio. Wayne never leave it, you know what I mean? Wayne always in the booth, but it's just that in the third. So it's like, when it comes to working out,
like the work
applying yourself, setting a goal, like he said he wanted to be a rock star and then achieving that. Like, you remember he picked up the guitar, like he crossed over into country music. So I'm not knocking Lil Wayne for nothing, for what he's accomplished as a young man, you know what I mean? It's just, it's a streak in him that I wish he didn't have, personal opinion.
I mean, I feel you on that, just because, I mean, necessarily, like I said, you're not into that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And everything, and that's what he's into and everything like that. And like you said, he's such a big influence, so why not sit back and push out a different message or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might be living that lifestyle, you don't necessarily got to be just putting it all out there in front of everybody's face. You know what I'm saying? Influencing the younger generation to be maybe even thinking like, maybe I need to do this to be like this, man.
That's my only thing too, cause I don't really care about him doing him. You know what I mean? And him doing himself. Like, by all means, I'm glad you are who you are. You know what I mean? The thing is, I just wish. Period. Like, if you it's certain levels to this thing, man, and I feel like you can keep some things behind closed doors and still be you. You ain't, like you said, the ramifications of you putting Percocet, you know what I mean, I feel like on your neck to some influential 13, 14-year-old, they don't might even understand what the deal is. They just might have seen it, and it could be something as simple as they seen it in their grandma bathroom counter behind the mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then now they see Lil Wayne with it around his neck. Oh, this must be the cool thing to do. And then they going up in the cabinet, and then they taking 3, 4, 5 of them, thinking, well, I took one and I didn't feel nothing. You know what I mean?
I ain't rapping like Wayne yet.
You know what I mean? Basically,
Yeah,
you understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, so I'm just thinking about that.
Yeah, man. Like I said, shit. I mean, I feel what you're saying on that, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like he's at a point where it's just like, he's just an artist, man. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. Artists, regardless of their actor or rock star or whatever, man. A lot of them must be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's such a stressful ass life. A lot of them end up just getting on drugs like that. You know what I mean? Just so they can cope with it. You know what I'm saying? Just being in the spotlight, camera always in your face, even when you don't want it to be. You know what I mean? Especially nowadays, it's even different. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, it wasn't as crucial, but now it's just everybody got a fucking camera. You know what I'm saying? Before, everybody didn't have a camera. Now everybody got a damn phone, got a camera. You can even be broke motherfuckers got phones and cameras and shit. I done seen bums with cameras, phones and shit. So, I mean, like I said, man, it's just a different world. Don't get it twisted. I mean, what Wayne is? How old Wayne is? About what, 35, something like that?
I'd say so, yeah.
Man, you never know, man. You know what I'm saying? The man get older. You know what I'm saying? It's always a phase shit, too. You know what I'm saying? People grow out of shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't expect Lil Wayne to stay in the same little groove he in now.
I mean, hopefully, like I said, the way his eyes was looking, hopefully he don't fucking check out before fucking, you know what I'm saying, he changes, you know what I'm saying?
Wayne to drink water and stay healthy, dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, I bet you the man wake up drinking lean for breakfast, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Crush a Percocets in the omelets and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest with you, man. Fucking dusting that shit like motherfucking down salt and fucking like motherfucking Chef Legacy or something, man. Like, man, yeah, man. Like I said, man. I mean, like I said, the dude looked blowed, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He did. He definitely looked like he was out there. But I mean, like I said, when we was watching him, but I said, man, this buddy just had him a chalupa.
Oh, that split.
That blunt was like at least 5 grams or so.
Oh, yeah. That thing was immaculate.
That's how he living, man. So
that was one of them roster spliffs.
Yeah, so Wayne's definitely living life. But yeah, man, let me see. Let me think about something else, man. I would say this though, in the sense of that comparison to Lil Wayne and Kobe. Even with all the bad Lil Wayne, I feel like might have exploited or brought to the table. You still gotta look at the fact that he, in my eyes, I feel like he compared to Kobe, and that's if you're gonna be compared to like one person.
Yeah.
Kobe would definitely be somebody you want to be compared to.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. I mean, like I said, Kobe isn't a man without flaws, man, but just his work ethic, you know what I'm saying, and what he stood for, you know what I'm saying, what he matured himself to be, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, mainly his work ethic and just his strive, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like, the man didn't go to college, but the man spoke 3 languages fluently, you know what I'm saying, like, just in depth like that, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, Wayne stays in the studio just like Kobe might have stayed at the gym shooting, while the rest of the man, I'm famous, man. I'm trying to go out here and party and fuck these broads and do whatever. Man, looking at it like, nah, man, like, I'm in the studio making music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I definitely think he get his rocks off with the streets now, but at the same time, yeah, he definitely stayed in the booth for majority of the time. He and I like that story he told about when he was in doing the mixtape, and as he was writing the songs, if you listen, you can hear the pages getting ripped out the book. And he was throwing while he was rapping. I thought that was a nice illustrative type story for him to tell while he was on drink camps, because that in itself is one of the moments. Like, that's what Nori doing over there is huge as far as getting these big time rappers to come through and then like talk about some behind the scenes stuff. Only people in the rap industry probably know that's just now coming to the table. I'm talking about stuff that makes you understand why this is like that and why that is like this. That's one of the reasons why Wayne can probably switch his flow 5, 6, 7 different ways, bro. Cause them different, real talk, Astro plays he be on off of them different, you know what I mean, things. They make you change the frequency, bro. Like
different personalities, you know what I'm saying? And just like, just being honest with you, I mean, like I said, the man and been in the industry since he was 13. How you damn going through all the different changes and just how the industry been going, you know what I'm saying? And just constantly been just treading water the whole time, like,
yeah, he low key he been the one making the industry change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people
even
stole this flow.
Yeah, even when he talk about what he do as far as having Nicki Minaj and Drake beside to him. And you know how big Nicki Minaj and Drake been the last 7, 8, 9, 10 years. So it's like he really could have turned into a CEO type and fell back and just let them have the limelight. But at the same time, he find gaps in between when they chilling, and that's when he'll come out and do his thing. And then when he do his thing, you gotta respect it, cause
I mean, I think I put it like compared to Tom Brady. Like, I don't think he's ready to retire. Yeah. Even though he might be, nah, man, I done goddamn out there. You know what I'm saying? I done put these people out there. They stars in their own right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think even with a lot of his career got to do with why he do them like that. Like he was saying, he been behind BG, Turk, you know what I mean, Juvie. The boys all kind of shined and did that thing. And he had to kind of wait his turn. So he understand what it's like to have, I guess, buku talent or really feel like inside you could do it. And then having to wait or not having that stage to get on to perform. So that was great. What he said about not knowing who TDE was, I felt like that had to be a joke. Because you look at the album, you see he got J-Rock on it. So.
He was saying at that time.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I believe him when he said that. Because like I said, he said he don't really listen to other people's songs. Like he said, it's in between when his Bluetooth trying to hook up to his car, the radio might be playing, and then like he said, he'll hear a song. Like, hold up, man, that shit kind of nice, man. Who the hell is that? Then he'll sit back and, you know what I'm saying? But he said other than that, though, he's like, man, he's just listening to his own music. You know what I'm saying? He's in his own world, like I said. I respect that. Cause, I mean, shit, I kind of feel the same way. Like I said, I like to listen to what I like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big on all the music just hot right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I listen to what I like to listen to.
That's real.
Yeah, man.
Man, basically, man, I want to just say to the community that's been checking us out, we got almost 200 followers on Facebook. They showing us love, man.
Respect.
Love it. Yeah, man, we're going to keep giving y'all this content, how we got to do it. And appreciate y'all turning in. We want to challenge everybody to do 3 things, man. We want you to hit the subscribe button. We need you to hit the like button. And I need you to text one of your partners and let them know what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, check the podcast out, man. We're trying to go in real fast. But it's a sweet podcast, man. Sound wisdom examining everyone's perspective. It's your boy Yada Dollar.
Stop.
Hey, coming to you like this here.
Breed, welcome to Carolina where them boys stack cheese.